The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across malms of ice and snow, I would say you were due a few hours rest next to a warm fire. Well, the first reason you're streaming is that you want to teach people to create their own simple investment strategies on Excel so people can have more ways to make money in this weird time. Gaming on stream is a bonus. Actually sounds very interesting. I gotta say, when when I noticed your channel was Excel focused, I was like, that can't be good, right? Not to be too skeptical, but like seeing somebody working with spreadsheets feels like it wouldn't be very entertaining. But lots of people are very interested in learning how to make money. Why the gambling industry is doing so crazy well lately. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm in. Teach me how to not be poor. Because I'll check that out. Like, the pandemic was like my first experience with stocks, and it didn't go well. Like, it didn't go like terribly poorly. Like, I just understand so little about that aspect of things. You chose Excel because it's more simple for people who don't know how to code? Yeah. So you do like the real complex Excel stuff. I kind of figured you would. But yeah, Excel is straight up a programming language. Like, you could probably run Doom in Excel. Recently, people got Doom to run on a PDF. So it's not totally out of the realm of possibility. It also makes sense that, like, you know how to code. When you're in the top of, like, any sufficiently complicated industry, like, the ending up programming is just, like, a natural thing. Like, whenever I meet somebody who's, like, a really high-level biologist or chemist or physicist, they're constantly, like, yeah, so I had to learn to program. Makes sense that in a financial industry you would do the same. Well, you know how to code. Let's say you're far from me, probably. I'm not like other software developers. Honestly, like, it's just logic. Other than that, like, knowing how to find the answer is really all a talented programmer knows how to do. And it's easier now than ever. Like, I'll tell you what programming is like for me nowadays, with recent strides in AI. Like, I clock into work, get my assignment, and then I use a new IDE called Windsurf. It's based on Visual Studio Code, but it is AI driven. and I basically tell it to write the code for me. Like, I know enough to know if what it wrote is going to work or not, but it does a really good job. And so, like, we're getting further and further away from actually needing to know how to code. It does add a bunch of useless stuff, though, which is really weird. Oh, I'm having trouble breathing here. It's my illness. Give me a moment. I'm back. I'm gonna do something for me that's like a little weird here. So, when I blow my nose, I make a lot of noise, or at least I really, really think I make a lot of noise, but I've never actually heard it. Like, I hear it inside my head, and it sounds crazy loud. And so, I want to hear it from, like, the other side. So I'm going to blow my nose right now. It's going to be loud. And then I can hear myself in the playback and actually know what it sounds like to other people. How was that? Was that as weird as it sounds? Oof, got a little dizzy with that one. True, with AI, everything is easier and faster, but you think that people still need to learn things and use AI as a tool rather than using AI as a replacement? I'm fine. Oh. I gotta be careful what I say about using AI. Like, you have to understand what AI is good at. Like, it is going to be kind of like the dot-com bubble way back in the day, where people will, like, live and die by, like, making smart choices with AI very soon. You have to just treat it like what it is. And what it is something that Google's very efficiently for you. Like, it's not coming up with new information. It's just like finding and putting together the information for you much more efficiently than you could. Like, if you try to make it do clever things like run your customer service thing or like interact with humans on your behalf, then like you're gonna have a bad time. It's not that loud, but yeah, still weird. Cool. I can't wait to hear it on playback. I've wanted to hear myself... Very weird. I've wanted to hear myself blow my nose for a long time from the other side. When my daughter was born, I would blow my nose and my daughter would cry. Like, every single time. Like, I could be 3 rooms away, blow my nose. She would hear it and start crying. And so I was like, is this the most horrifying sound in the world? Is it upsetting that a human being makes this noise? Lord Artoirel, Master Sugarheart, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? You mean to say you've hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury. I believe we've made great strides toward purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say, when I deliver my report to my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Artoirel. May it serve to remind our superiors what House Durandare and Fortol could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed. I trust you and your knights are coming to handle the rest? Content to handle the rest? We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Master Sugarheart have accomplished far more than I thought possible. Cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for the hospitality. Gee, that's not good for self-confidence. Yeah. I mean, like, she was a baby. So, like, it could be, like, any loud noise could set her off. But, like, I was never quite sure if she was crying because it was loud, crying because she thought I was dying, or crying because she thought I was in pain, or yelling. Like, what is the sound my nose makes that horrifies her so? I really need to know. My nose didn't always used to honk like that when I blew it, either. At some point, I got sleep apnea. And apparently I just suck at breathing. I don't know how how that became a skill issue for me, but it happened. Welcome, Master Sugarheart. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yeah? I need to stop saying it like that. I know what I'm doing, and it's not wholesome. She got scared of the loud noises, probably. Master Sugarheart, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Horsefant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, a legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him, and, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that's not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, an onerous task fraught with danger. And you were the savior of Eorzea and the honored guest of House Fortune, my new comrade in arms, Horsefant's dear friend. I told myself it would be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted. Wait, what? You wanted me to die? Yet you accepted the task without word of protest nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Horsefant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness. But I will not doubt you again, Master Sugarheart. On that you have my word. Please hesitate to hope for my demise in the future. Piety. Now that sounds like a healer trait. He said, guessing randomly. I had something I was gonna say. It can hang. A chocobo whistle. Wait. If that was the last of the Artoirel quests, now would be a great time to do the Astrologian quest. The next two Astrologian quests, apparently. Oof. I'm feeling kind of woozy. That nose blowing exploded my head.